If feelings of satisfaction or fulfillment are sorely lacking in your wrestling career, today's video is for you. I'm Mike Quackenbush. This is Till We Make It, and a short one for you because I gotta get out of here pretty quickly. But this has been top of mind for me for the last couple of days based on a conversation I had maybe about 48 hours ago with a very mature-minded friend and peer in the world of professional wrestling who felt as if they had led a career that was completely unfulfilling. And this person, only a few years in, I think was calling on me because at this point I'm decades in. I have a much longer body of work than they have. About what is the trick? What's the secret to finding fulfillment or satisfaction as a professional wrestler? And that's a tough one. That's something I know we don't talk about. I never talked about that with my mentor. It's something that rarely comes up when I'm out teaching or in discussions that I'm having with friends new and old in the world of pro wrestling. But I do think it's worth talking about. If you feel as if fulfillment continues to elude you, then I want you to wait for the sweetness of longevity. I want you to craft a legacy that you can be proud of. And to do that, that means constancy. It means persistence. You're going to experience ups and downs, and you're not going to throw it away, make a sudden or rash career choice, and decide, I can't do that anymore, now I'm something totally different. Well, I did this character for 9 months, it didn't get me where I wanted to go, so I'm going to throw that away, and I'm just going to move on to the next thing, because maybe that's going to be the magic lottery ticket that gets me whatever I'm craving. I want to be more well-renowned, I want a better reputation, I want to earn more money, I want a bigger stage on which to play. That constant switching of gears is preventing you from experiencing longevity. Allow yourself the experience of creating something, putting it out into the world, listening to the feedback that you're going to hear and the constructive criticism, and then adjust what it is that you are doing and try again. Reiterate the experiment. Hear what the data is from the result and use that to refine your next experiment. Go through that iterative process of constantly refining, refining, and honing to get yourself closer and closer to an optimal version of what you are trying to create. Because going through that process and persisting through it, even when it feels like it is constantly back and forth, it goes up, it goes down. There are highs that come with it, there are lows that come with it. Sticking it through does have a certain satisfaction about it. I've been lucky enough to create a lot of different things in the world of pro wrestling, and I'm telling you firsthand, there is a joy in seeing it through. There is a joy in defining the area in which you can create, but then watching within that space how it can grow, how it can evolve, how it can change shape on you, and helping get it into its final form. That can be very satisfying, and it can be a real source of joy if you feel like that is lacking from your own work. Carving out enough time to actually master something, that can be very fulfilling. Taking the time to put something out there and maybe watching fans leave, and then over time they return to you because of your consistency, that can be very satisfying. And if you're constantly changing gears, picking up a project and then dropping it the moment that it doesn't give you exactly what you were hoping for, you'll never get there. You need to persist longer. You need to see it through all the stages of its evolution so that through experiencing the full process, you can feel fulfilled. Being a content creator is relatively easy, right? I'm making this for you on my phone right now. We have more tools at our disposal than we have ever had before. And I've got free platforms galore I can use to distribute my creations to the world. Creating has never been easier, but sustaining, evolving, mastering, and rising to meet the challenges that come throughout the course of any long career, that is the path to discovering the sweetness of satisfaction, my friends. If you feel like your performances aren't getting you the reaction that you want, that your matches aren't living up to your expectations, I want to give you some tools to help. I want to help you to refine your work and get it where you want it to go. That's why I made Toolbox, Building Better Pro Wrestling. It's my new book. It's out already for the Kindle. It'll be a little bit longer before that audiobook hits, but you can find it right now. I will link to it below. It may supply you with exactly what you need to get more from the work you are already doing.